Hi there, let's create these car tire trails on the ground of different surfaces like dry, mud, or wet surfaces. This can make your car scenes much more interesting. Without wasting time, let's get started. Here I have downloaded this car model from Sketchfab. I will use this model to show you the process, but any can work, just follow the process. First, make sure everything in your car is parented correctly. Since I'm going to use some driver's basics to control the rotation of these tires with little effort. After that, I'm going to create a driver to each tire to control their rotation when we move our car. Using drivers is the simple and efficient way, and it's really time-saving for professional animation. If what I'm doing here on the way I add these drivers, I have a tutorial explaining this concept of drivers so you can watch it to understand the full process. Select one of the tire and click the Physics tab to add weight paint with the option set to brush. Then we will copy the modifier to the other tires too. After that, select all of the other tires, then the tire with modifiers will be the last one to be selected. This will enable us to copy the weight paint modifier to all other selected parts. Repeat the process for the plane, but now the option for the plane should be canvas. Now set these values as follows. You can see here there is waves and displace. This is what determines the surface type, so experiment with it to get different results. Press T and choose linear to make the car move in constant speed. You can now see we got some basic tire trails going on here, but actually it's boring. I mean, we can control the surface of the ground as we want, like we can decide the ground to be dry, mud, or watery, just depending how what ground surface you want it to be. Let's make the ground somehow rough by displacing it using cloud texture. You can copy my settings here to get exact the same ground roughness. You can control the duration of these marks to disappear by enabling this dissolve option and adjust this time value. You can always bake the cache to play smooth this effect. Now you can see the trails are fading after some time. I have noticed one driver is not working here. As you can see, the real tire is not spinning. Let's fix it. Now it's working properly. This controls the amount of time the trails to be visible before they disappear, as I mentioned. You can click Ctrl plus A to apply the scale of the plane. This controls the roughness of the road, as I mentioned. Let's add a simple camera animation. If you found the video useful, do me a favor by like a video, comment and subscribe to this channel for more interesting tutorials like this. Then I ended up with this simple camera movement. To get these waves like, you can copy my